Good morning, grade 4, and welcome to your science lesson for today. I hope you're keeping safe and I hope you are maintaining good hygiene during this time of pandemic. It's always good to wash your hands and try not to touch your face. In today's lesson, we will be learning more about habitats, but to do that, we need to set some goals. The first goal is to be able to derive the meaning of population. The second goal is to be able to write the definition of community. Population. A population is the number of living things that live together in the same place. Yes, it is very important to remember that they live in the same place. A city's population is the number of people living in the city. The population includes all individuals that live in that certain area, but of the same kind. Let's explore the first term, population. A population is the number of organisms of the same kind that live together in the same place. Yes, it is very important to remember that a population consists of organisms which are of the same kind. They are not of different kinds, but of the same kind, and they live together in the same place. The population includes the individuals of the same kind that live in that certain area at a given place and time. This is a pictorial representation of explaining what population is. If you look at the top left corner, you see penguins. Yes, that is the pictorial form of the population because they're all the same and they're all at the same place at the same time. Similarly, look at the pandas. They are all the same and they're all at the same place at the same time. If we go up right to the top and look at the meerkats, they are indeed all the same, at the same place at the same time, and so are the lions. In the middle of this page, you see the world surrounded by people. That particular picture is a representation of world population. Since we are all human beings, regardless of which place we come from, or country, or area, we are all the same because we are human beings. And together, in that picture, with the world being the place, all humans represent human population. But planet Earth is not as simple as it seems. It's a very diverse and a complex planet. We do not live alone. The human population is not the only population in the world. Or the population of crows around Lahore City is not the only population in Lahore City. The world is much more complicated and complex. And that is where the term community comes in. In a given place, at a given time, more than one population can exist. Remember, population is made up of the same kind of organisms at a given place and time. So a community is made up of different populations living together in a particular habitat. For instance, at our school, we have a school community, which is made up of the population of students, the population of teachers, and the population of supporting staff. Let's look at these figures. On the top left corner, there are 6 hands joining together. Think over it. Is this population or a community? Well, they're all of the same kind. In the lower left picture is a variety of animals. Would this be population or community? Well, I do not think they are all of the same kind, which makes it a community. Just like the picture on the top right corner. It has human beings as well as goats and trees at the back, which makes it a community. In the last picture at the bottom, Figure out where and in which orbit do you see the population or the community. Your task is to find out and define the following terms: population and community. If I were you, I would go over the lesson as much as I needed to, and I would make sure I read my textbook as well, because reading is a very good way to learn. I hope you learned the terms population and community today. Thank you, class.